Welcome back to the top apps of the month, May 2017. I have 1 wallpaper, 6 apps, and 4 games. The goal here is to show you very useful apps that are not very well known, and maybe even get you to download some. Let's jump right in. The wallpaper for this month is from the subreddit Earth Porn by a user called NP Explorer. It's a picture of the beach somewhere along the Oregon coast. The colors are really astonishing and the scenery is very calm and peaceful. It has great quality as well. I found this picture using Walls for Reddit. It's basically an unreleased app that lets you browse through thousands of wallpapers for any subreddit, and once you find one you like, you can save it, set it as your wallpaper, or share it. Jumping to the apps, the first on this list is Terrarium TV. Everybody loves watching movies and TV shows, especially when it's free and in great quality. If you're familiar with the Exodus add-on from Kodi, then this is exactly the same concept. It grabs multiple streaming websites and puts it into one big library to let you watch hundreds of popular TV shows and movies without even downloading any of them. Not only that, but the interface is clean, loads quickly, and it's updated constantly. It even includes trailers, ratings, a description, and recommendations for the content you're about to watch with subtitles, and a download option to get the most out of your watching experience. Is it legal? According to the developer, it is, as it's not using any sort of torrenting method, and as long as you don't share or upload the videos, you'll be fine. For obvious reasons, it's not in the Google Play Store, but I'll leave a link to their website to download the APK, which by the way gets OTA updates. Pixup Zooper is a great app to get some nice clean widgets on your homepage for a more materialized look. You will need Zooper Widget Pro to use this, but once you have it installed, there are over 125 amazing widgets to choose from. Currently, I have a materialized search and Google Calendar widget to keep track of my next 3 events, but you can also have clocks, weather, Google Now cards, Galaxy S8 widgets, and so much more on your home screen. It does cost $1, and it's the only paid app on this list, but I will be giving away 20 promo codes to get Pixup for free. Just like the video and follow me on Twitter or Instagram at HowToMen, and I will be announcing the winners on both of those platforms in a couple of days. Definitely one of the best looking widgets I've ever seen, and I highly recommend. I guess we're back to media entertainment. TVTime is a great way of keeping track of the shows you're currently watching or have watched in the past. I'm keeping my eye on Prison Break, Game of Thrones, Narcos, and Mr. Robot, and this app makes it really easy to know when a new episode is released, upcoming, and where I left off. Each show will display a list of all the seasons and episodes, an overview with an average episode length and description, community ratings, and so much more to learn about your program. It even has a feed section with interesting posts about popular TV shows if you're a big fan of television. They recently just released a new update that lets you see other people's reaction to certain shows and even lets you post your own so you can get an insight of what other people think. Not a bad choice if you're a TV addict like me. Now, if you're an addict to soccer, cricket, hockey, or even kabaddi, then you should check out Prediction Guru. This app lets you follow your favorite teams and leagues, as well as bet on the outcome of upcoming games to hopefully win more virtual coins. Once you get enough coins, you can redeem real cash from PayPal or an Amazon e-gift card. I mostly follow soccer, so I'm currently rooting for FC Barcelona, Manchester City, and River Plate. I bet 340 coins in total for the upcoming matches, and since they won, I got back 524 coins. If they would have lost, I would have lost all the coins I bet, but luckily that didn't happen. The coins you bet and win at first might not be much at first, but as you begin to get more coins and you start to bet more on more matches, those numbers will add up quickly as you can bet way more than when you first began. You can even compete against your friends, get predictions from other dedicated fans, and complete personal challenges for extra coins. The idea behind this app is very interesting and makes watching certain sports even more intense. Next app is for those who have a virtual navigation bar and want to customize it. There are quite a few requirements to make this work, so just a heads up, but if you're one of the lucky ones, you can easily change the overall theme to make it look like the Google Pixel, Invisible, or even old school Hollow. It even takes it a step further by including 2 extra keys. I, for example, have the left button to launch Spotify and my rightmost button to launch Google Calendar. If you're a little more advanced, you can use Tasker to create profiles for those extra keys, use key codes if you have Android O, and experimental tweaks to replace the existing back, home, and recent keys completely. It's a little nice tool and it doesn't require root. If you're looking for an accurate weather app, then Today Weather Forecast is probably the best one you can get, as it's very informative, simple, and well designed. It shows you the forecast for every hour of every day up until the next 15 days, a nice graph for the chance of rain, air quality, sun location, moon phase, wind, and even a live radar of the rain, temperature, and clouds through a satellite view. The details don't stop there with actual temperature, humidity, visibility, air pressure, and so much more. You can add as many locations as you like, as well as switch between 5 different weather sources to choose the best one for your area. So if you're looking for a dedicated weather app, then Today Weather Forecast, it's a great choice. Switching it over to the games, the first one on this list is Crash Arena Turbo Stars, aka Cats. This is one of those games you will not stop playing because it's so competitive and unique. The objective here is to build a robot with weapons and have it fight other robots that were built by other players around the world. It's kind of like the TV show BattleBots, but instead of controlling your machine, you just watch and see what happens. That's right, you just build it and then the game autoplays itself. It's still really enjoyable with great graphics. Just be aware that this can be a pay-to-win game if you start to get really competitive. For those of you who enjoy throwback retro-themed games, Snakeman Dodgeball is the definition of early 90s video games. It even has a similar Game Boy themed UI and an 8-bit inspired soundtrack. The idea is very simple, just have your character Snakeman throw enough dodgeballs to break down the walls and avoid getting hit by them as they will bounce back towards you. You have 5 lives and a total of 4 stages, which you can unlock by throwing enough dodgeballs. I must admit it's really difficult, as sometimes those red dodgeballs will come from all directions and avoiding them is pretty much impossible. Overall, it's a fun, simple, addictive game to pass the time. Blocky Castle is the most enjoyable game on this list, as you simply swipe left or right on the screen to maneuver around a castle with obstacles that will hurt you, but once you get to the top you have that sense of accomplishment. Patience is definitely involved. I found myself raging a couple times just because I couldn't complete a simple stage. You have to time everything just right in order to avoid getting stabbed, blown up, blazed, or even fall off. Some of the graphics do need work, but the objective is really fun to the point where I actually completed almost all the levels. Yo, Let's Up is the last game I will show you. This is one of those games that even small children will enjoy. You just tap on the screen to make the smiling square jump, and you need to time your landing just right to stand up on a block. Stack them as high as you can and don't let the tower lean over and collapse or you will lose. It is a never-ending game with 9 different modes, so if you're looking for a straightforward but challenging game, Yo, Let's Up is for you. Well, that's it for the top apps of May 2017. If you have a suggestion for what app or game I should include in the next segment, please let me know down below. Make sure to follow me on Twitter or Instagram to get a chance at winning a promo code for Pixup Zooper. I'll see you guys in the next one. Kapow!